YouTube channel. Today we are talking about heap priority queue. Heap priority queue. First of all, we can see what is priority queue. Priority queue is a special type of queue where elements are processed based on their priority rather than their arrival time. It follows the heap property where higher priority elements are dequeued before lower priority elements. In case of the same property, elements follow the usual queue order. Implementation using heaps. Max heap. Maximum priority. The largest element, highest priority, is always at the root. Used in job scheduling, maximum element retrieval. Min heap, minimum priority. The smallest element, lowest priority, is always at the root. Used in Dijkstra algorithm event scheduling. Applications of priority queues. Tasking schedule. Assign tasks based on priority. Dijkstra algorithm. Find the shortest path in a graph. Human coding. Used for text compression. Operating system. Process scheduling CPU. Okay, now we can see Java implementation of priority queue using heap. Insert a new element, use this code. This Java program demonstrates how to use a priority queue implement as a min heap in Java priority queue class. A min heap ensures that the smallest element is always at the top root, and retrieval operations like poll always return the smallest element first. Creating priority queue. Use priority queue integer min heap new priority queue line. Creates an empty priority queue that follows the min heap priority by default. Java priority queue internally uses a binary heap for efficient element ordering. Inserting element, use min heap at 10, min heap at 5, min heap at 20, min heap at 1. The add method insert element into the priority queue. The heap maintains its the structure so that the smallest element is always at the root. Print in the heap. System out println min heap plus min heap. Elements stored in the heap order. The priority queue does not print elements in sorted order because it uses heap structure internally. The smallest element, 1, is the root, but the internal array representation may not appear sorted. Input elements inserted 10, 5, 20, 1. Heap structure like heap tree. 1 is a root is first and divided into 5 and 20, and 5 left corner put it 10. Output as min heap 1, 5, 20 and 10. Okay, now we can see delete the root element, highest and lowest priority. Explanation of poll operation in Java priority queue min heap. The poll method in Java priority queue removes and returns the smallest element root of the min heap. After removing the root, the heap structure in rebalance to maintain the heap property. This code poll removes the smallest element root of the min heap. The heap recognizes itself to maintain the min heap property. The updated heap still follows the rule smallest element is at the root. That example is also same as previous one. Output is removed 1, updated min heap 5, 10, 20. Okay, now we can see peak operation, retrieve without removing. The peak method in Java priority queue retrieves but does not remove the smallest element from the min heap. It is useful when you just want to check the highest priority element without modifying the heap. This code peak returns the root element, smallest element in the min heap. The heap structure remains unchanged after calling peak. If the priority queue is empty, peak returns null. That that out initial min heap same as the previous one. Calling peak system out println peak element plus min heap peak. Console output is peak element equal 1. Checking if queue is empty before peaking to avoid null values when the queue is empty. That we can use another code if min heap is empty brackets and close system out println peak element dot plus min heap peak else system out println priority queue is empty. That's the another way to use queue is empty before peaking. If min heap is empty, system out println peak element plus min heap peak. Else system out println priority queue is empty. This is the if the queue is empty before peaking. Okay, now let's move on to the task scheduler with heap priority queue. The Java program simulates a task scheduler using a min heap priority queue. It processes tasks based on their priority, where lower priority numbers indicate higher urgency. Key points: the task class stores name, task description, priority, smaller value equal to higher priority. Implements compatible tasks so that tasks are stored by priority automatically. Min heap behavior. If priority equal 1 highest urgency, it is processed before priority 2 equal to. Compare to ensure that the task with low priority values appear first in the queue. Initialize the task priority queue. The priority queue task automatically maintains a min heap based on task priority. The smallest priority number, highest urgency, is always processed first. Adding tasks to the queue. Tasks are added with the different priority values. Database backup is a priority 1, is the highest urgency, email processing priority 2, user authentication priority 3, lowest urgency. The priority queue automatically sort these tasks by priority, processing tasks in priority order. The poll removes and returns the highest priority task, lowest priority number. Process tasks in order of priority. Example of execution and output before processing priority queue min heap. Database backup is first divided into two parts: email, 2, 3, authentication. Console this Output processing database backup priority 1, email processing priority 2, user authentication priority 3. This is the output of this code. I think you can understand what is heap priority queue, how it's work, insert the element, delete the root element, how to peak operation, simultaneous task scheduler with the heap priority queue, and this output, how it's work. Okay, goodbye. Thank you for watching.